So, help me figure out, how have you grown your platform? How have you grown yourself? What have you poured into your children that has been beneficial? I see nothing. So basically, the announcement ended up being absolutely nothing. This is the type of stuff you should be doing with your kids, okay? This is the type of interactions you should be doing with your children. Don't nobody give a damn about this old ass content with you in the moose. At the end of the day, it's doo-doo. Try to find something safe to do, like actually doing something with your kids and you without the moose. You taking him on a date, a play date, a place where it should be for you and your kids to be great. This seemed like a great night, a great thing to do with children, boo-boo, not with the moose. Like, what? What are you doing? Not when you had babies to make the next man jealous. Did it work yet? Did it work yet? Because me personally, that's your half a dozen, baby. At the end of the day, when you doing other things or doing things to make people jealous and you the only person that got to pay for it, are you done yet? It's crazy because it seemed like the more clothes you take off, the more clothes your daughter put on. She wants to be the complete opposite of what she see, which is you, Bree. At the end of the day, you are definitely supposed to be a representation of what your kids see. But when they want to be the exact opposite, a complete different thing, that says a lot about you, my friend. And when we come up here and we talking about your parenting, it has nothing to do with them. That's all on your bad decision making. You the one who make the decisions. They don't. They the only ones that got to live with them. They have to live with the decisions that you choose to make. That's not so great. The crazy part, you stay getting a new start, but don't start nothing new. You continue to do the same old thing. But my thing, the thing for me, if you want to make an announcement, announce the factors of some stability. Announce the factors of you finally being stable. Haha. Now when you out here basically like Michael Jackson, remember the time with all this old ass content. You keep bringing out all this old content because you remembering when things was back then, how things was going. But you ruined it. You came out here on that lovely day during, whatever domestic violent month it was. Okay, and you decided to lie to us. And since that day to this one, things ain't been great, because karma is definitely going to come and continue on your way. When people ask, has anything changed? The answer is always going to remain no. It's a no for me, because ain't shit changed, baby. At the end of the day, you keep running in circles. Just running in circles. Recycling the same shit. Getting into the same things. But nowadays, it's becoming worse, friend. You live in court. Everything surrounds the court. Everything about you is court. You don't went to court with your ex-husband. You don't went to court with Queen Step. You in court waiting for court with Dr. Jill. You don't went to court waiting for court for the landlord. And at the end of the day, anytime Bree says she got an announcement, anytime you say that you got an announcement, people better make sure that they shit is patent so you don't be out here stealing. Because you got a bad habit of stealing and touching things that don't belong to you. Men, children, businesses. But at the end of the day, Tay still gonna say, we'll do anything that you do benefit your babies. I'm gonna keep coming at it that way. I'm going to continue to come at it that way. The only thing that you have included in these kids' life is a tree humper and an unhinged moose. That is about it. Ain't nothing hitting on shit. Sis, is you cool? Like, sis, is you really cool? Because ain't no way you can feel the things that you do is important or profitable or important. And all money is not good money, because when the money that you out here collecting got you looking funny, is it worth it? Especially when you doing funny shit to get it. You're like a premeditated klepto. liar. A premeditated klepto pathological liar. You premeditate the shit that you going to take, and then you lie about taking it. That's premeditated and pathological at the same damn time. You got the PP and the other P. You better hope the IRS don't catch up with you, because they're going to know about that PPP loan you took in Detroit, baby. You better check that list and make sure you ain't on it. I'm just saying. Tay just saying. Me personally, if you're going to come out here, let it be for a reason. And if the season and the reason don't match, then what's the point of coming out here with the bullshit? You got 6 kids, a half a dozen, and you can't think of nothing else to do but show off a moose? Girl, boo. So nobody's gonna tell her. Nobody's gonna say it. It ain't even been a year. These kids, these new Geritol twins, have not even been here for 12 months as of yet. Girl, if you don't go get a brush and brush them goddamn babies' head, got it looking like a nappy goddamn blanket. You see the shit I be talking about? It's not me. It's definitely her. And I think she like for people to say the things that they say about her. Because why the hell would you bring these children out here? I don't give a damn what you was dancing to, you fake ass Bible pusher. It's always the ones that do the most evilest shit that be singing and praying and talking about they God sent. God ain't sent none of the shit that you decided to give, sis. But I'm telling you one thing you should do, and that's go and get a brush and brush these kids' goddamn hair. Okay? And it's looking like they got their hair from their daddy's side. It's looking like the hair came from the daddy's side. It's sad, because Moski hair ain't been done since she was with her dad. Like, what? People don't see a problem with that. So you mean to tell me you got a big public service announcement about a brand deal, and everybody is asking you where you got your hair from, but yet and still your kids' hair is never done? Have mercy. Have mercy. Baby, let's definitely get into it. Well, this week display been crazy, baby. It been a lot of different things going on. We done had new book drops. We done had run off on the plug type of situation where a person got out of a situation by running off on the landlord, y'all. Yes, a person don't finish nothing that they started. It started a whole big thing basically in the social media street. Some said that she had got evicted. Some said that she basically broke her contract. But for me, what I got as an understanding is that basically a contract was broken. A person agreed to do something, and at the end of it, they didn't follow out their part of the bargain. They basically told the landlord that they was going to pay one thing. They agreed and signed the contract on the factors of that thing. Within the contract, it stated at any point in time the rent can be changed. The landlord can go up on the rent. So the landlord basically let it be known, like, look, I've been, they went up on my taxes. They went up on my taxes, so unfortunately, I have to go up on the rent. Excuse me. And in the factors of the landlord going up on the rent, the tenant, which is Briana, did not agree to it. She like, listen, I could pay $2,800, but I'm not paying $3,100. Do you understand? Either we can meet in the middle, or basically I'm going to have to give notice that I'm going to go. So the landlord was like, I can meet in the middle at $3,000, but other than that, I can't really do too much of anything. So there was still some type of meeting in the middle situation. Whereas this person was supposed to pay their rent by the end of the month. But what she did was pay her last month's rent and then skipped out on the August and the September rent. So the landlord is like, listen, regardless of whether you decided to leave or not, you still are responsible for this apartment. So I want my rent. And after that, I also want the money for the damages and things that took place within the home. There was a roof leak that caused damage. There was writing on the walls, which the house was supposed to be painted before vacated, and none of those things was done. It was still garbage all about. So with that being said, a person said, listen, take it out of my security deposit. Yes, my security deposit, right? But that's not the way that you do That's not the way you do business at all. Okay? The point is, once again, a person did not live up to their word. Now, for me, the whole thing in the whole situation was, if a person has moved this many times, what type of stability is within that situation? That's not good for children. If you've moved 6 to 7 times, at the end of the day, that means that's 6 to 7 schools, that's 6 to 7 changes within the factors of relocating. When has these children even have or had a chance to unpack? Now, maybe about a couple of weeks ago, it was said, and I was one of the people that said it, it seemed like these kids is getting dressed out of a bag. And basically, it seems like that's exactly what it is. If you never have a chance to unpack and become stable, friend, that's the thing of it all. Me personally, if a person chooses to move around, that is their own thing. But when you have children that go to school, that's a whole nother situation. That's friends being changed, that's areas being changed, that's location. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then when it just rolls over. The moral of the story is, don't be like Bree. She's not big anything. She's out here looking like the midget lead. Okay, definitely looking like the midget lead. At the end of the day, when it comes down to your business, incomplete. When it comes down to your parenting, incomplete. When it comes down to the factors of you and anything that you do, incomplete. So for me, it's not the factors of something new that a person is starting. They continue to repeat the same old thing. So people can't change what it is that they say if they're not seeing no change within the person, baby. That is utterly impossible, baby, if you ask me. And then for it to not even be a year in and you already not brushing and combing these kids here, shit don't look oil, dry as hell. Same thing you do with the other kids as well. So for me, I'm trying to figure out, where is the change when it comes to Bree? So you could be announcing anything that you want, honey. If you are not if you are not announcing stability, it's a no for me. It's definitely a no for me.
And to the last bitch that decided to play with me, how's your life going, sis? Wanted to do a wellness check for you. Hadn't heard from you. Just wanted to see if all was well on your side. Love you. Mwah. And to the last bitch that decided to play with me, how's your life going, sis?
Well, Dr. Jill, I hope this answers your question. This is exactly how her life is going. I mean, me personally, it's self-explanatory. You ain't got to say a thing. It's definitely showing. Look at this here. And brush them kids' damn hair before you bring them up on this goddamn internet. The hell is wrong with you?